We got so many fantastic and influential indie games over the last years, and the future looks super promising too. So let's have a look at 10 upcoming indie games you probably haven't heard of, and definitely deserve a spot on your wishlist. Before we start, let me know in the comments what upcoming indie game you think should get more attention. Alright, let's go. Let's kick things off with Mira and the Legend of the Jinns, a Metroidvania inspired by Moroccan culture. In this we follow the adventurer Yuba and the Jinn Mira on their quest to restore Mira's memories and solve the mysteries behind their world. Gameplay wise, we can expect a traditional Metroidvania with a couple of cool elements that make this one of the most interesting upcoming indie titles. You see, for combat you have access to 4 different weapons, each with their own elemental power, and you'll be able to swap between them mid-combat. Combined with the fluid movement, this will make for an action-heavy gameplay. And the fact that tools and items are utilized in and outside combat sounds exactly what I love in a Metroidvania. If you're a fan of Metroidvanias with gorgeous pixel art, you should definitely add this to your wishlist. Terra Memoria is one of the most promising upcoming indie RPGs right now because it combines some fun elements into a fresh experience. This game is all about an investigation and finding out why the ancient machines are attacking. To do that, you have to travel back and forth in time. Gameplay wise, there's a lot going on. We get a straightforward turn-based combat system inspired by Grandia and Final Fantasy X. We'll also be able to craft and build our own town, which actually will be necessary to solve puzzles in the environment, since it allows you to have influence on the terrain. During our journey through this beautiful pixel art and 3D world, we also write our own regional guidebook that contains treasure maps and other cool stuff that helps us explore and understand this world. If this all sounds interesting to you, you can check out the demo on Steam. Eden's Guardian falls into the popular subgenre of Soulsvania. Stylistically and graphics wise, this is heavily inspired by Blasphemous, but of course this comes with its own ideas. You see, your character is able to throw a sword around and then quickly teleport to its position, throwing it against certain walls that your sword bounce around. I already played the demo and would say that this simple mechanic is definitely fun and brings a lot of potential for exploration and combat alike. Outside of that, there isn't much we know about this game yet, so I'd recommend you check out the demo on Steam. It's one click of a button, just like with this beautiful red button beneath this video that really helps small content creators like me. Anyway, I can't wait to find out more about this game. Are you tired of me constantly telling you about new Metroidvania, RPGs and Souls-likes? Then I really have something different for you. Resistor is an open world RPG, but also a racing game. How does this fit together, you ask? Well, I don't know, but it looks super cool. The devs promise a gripping and complex story about capitalism, the power of a single company, and social injustice. The gameplay is all about exploring the open world, unlocking new parts and skills for your vehicle, and recruiting new crew members for your racing team. You take part in racing tournaments, fight bosses in one-on-one races, and even expand your base to gain more fame and influence. I think this all sounds so epic, and I can't wait to get my hands on this. In Europa, you play as Z, an android with the task to explore Jupiter's moon, Europa, and solve the mysteries behind its fallen utopia, and unravel the story behind the last living human. After playing the demo, I'd say this game is probably inspired by the indie classic Journey, because it feels quite similar, and I'm all for it. This is super calm and relaxing, the graphics are gorgeous, and flying around with these jetpack and solving puzzles feels very therapeutic, even in the short time I spent with the demo. If you want an atmospheric game that offers a nice change of pace and plays a lot like Journey, definitely check out Europa. Okay, we already had a Metroidvania, a Souls-like, an RPG, but something's missing. Of course, we need a roguelite. Dragon is Dead is a hack-and-slash roguelite action platformer, and I'd say it's probably inspired by Diablo a lot, because of its dark atmosphere and heavy focus on builds and customization. Combat looks brutal, bosses relentless, and the skills to defeat them incredibly stylish. If this blend of Dead Cells, Diablo and Castlevania works, this could turn out to be one of the most unique roguelites of recent years. This cute hand-drawn Metroidvania is called Astria. In this, you explore a dark and strange world, master demanding platforming challenges, and make decisions that permanently change the course of the game, and result in different endings. That way, the devs make sure there's a lot of replay value, which is kinda cool. The runes you find and equip along the way give you access to skills you use in combat and for exploration, which I think is a great sign for a well thought out Metroidvania. If you're just like me and can't get enough of Metroidvanias, Aztec should have a spot on your wishlist. Haunty is a twin-stick shooter, not in the usual bullet hell style though, but kind of laid back and decelerated. This game is all about exploring a wonderfully strange world and getting to know all kinds of quirky characters. By shooting at certain objects, you can take control of them, move them, and solve challenging puzzles. But this will also have combat that makes use of this mechanic, so a bit of action is guaranteed. If you want to experience this incredible art style, haunting music, and relaxed gameplay, you can check out the demo on Steam. I'll definitely keep an eye on this. Ender Magnolia is the sequel to the Metroidvania fan favorite Ender Lilies from 2021. Besides the brilliant art style, the ability system is quite unique. You can absorb enemies and bosses to get their abilities for combat and traversal. With over 30 abilities, there's a lot to discover and customize, so you can be sure there's probably something for every playstyle. If you know the predecessor and think it was too hard, you can now set the difficulty, which I think is really cool. Oh, and by the way, the sequel describes itself as an action RPG instead of a Metroidvania, so we have to wait and see how different it actually is. I for one am excited to check this game out soon. The last game on this list is Lost Helden. This is a JRPG from the same devs who made Astria Ascending. There isn't much information about this game, but we do know that the mature story revolves around 8 heroes that are guided by the 7 deadly sins. The combat system aims to mix action and strategy into an engaging experience. The unique graphics are jaw-dropping, and the music comes from Hitoshi Sakimoto, who also worked on Final Fantasy XII, Tactics Ogre, and Valkyria Chronicles. I don't know about you, but I think this all sounds extremely promising, and I can't wait to get more information about this JRPG. Alright, there you have it, 10 upcoming indie games you should definitely add to your wishlist. What are some games you are looking forward to? Let me know in the comments, and also don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and hit the bell as well if you want to see more lists about upcoming indie games. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.